Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come.
And welcome back to Sports on Tap. This is Ed Dick here with Sean Duffy, Josh Duffy, and Rob Troutman. We are live at the John M. Coyne Recreation Center in Brooklyn, Ohio for Barron Cup action. This is Barron Cup 1 going on right now. We are currently watching the Strongsville Mustangs. They are the number 8 seed, taking on the number 1 seed, Shaker Heights Red Raiders. And Shaker Heights just had a goal and opportunity, and Strongsville was on the counterattack. Quick shot, knocked off by the goalie. Coming back at you here, we just went over the brackets for Barron Cups 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
For the time being, we want to get you up to speed on what's going on in the current game between Strongsville and Shaker Heights. Right now, there's just under 7 minutes left in the second period. Shaker Heights has scored a goal. Number 27, Wyatt Eisen from Shaker Heights. He scored at 11:19 of the second quarter to give the Red Raiders a 1-0 lead. Going on so far in the second period. So far, it's Shaker Heights has put a lot of pressure on the Strongsville goalie here in the second period. Strongsville has had a couple of counterattacks. They actually just had one, thwarted just recently as we came back on the air. But right now, as a dead puck, we have 6:28 left in the second period.
Yeah, I mean, you see, as I mentioned in the first period, we saw Strongsville, putting pressure on Shaker Heights in their zone, and now it's kind of the opposite. Shaker Heights is really coming at the Strongsville defense and just throwing everything at this goalie, and obviously giving up that goal early in the second period. You want to see Strongsville respond, but I think we got an opportunity here and another goal.
Was a thing of
that
beauty.
Was a fantastic goal.
Shaker Heights goal.
I made that noise myself, folks.
Nice job, Sean.
Wow, that was you could not draw it up any better from a give it and go perspective.
That was really nice.
My goodness. Britt Anderson with the goal. There we go.
Yeah, just confirmed.
Nice job, Ed.
Yeah, fantastic goal by Britt Anderson.
It was
Stratford, number 9, with the assist, and they played that perfectly. Anderson drew the attention of the goalie. He had about 2 or 3 guys on him. Stratford was coming up the left wing. Quick pass to Stratford, drew the attention back, and Anderson had a wide open goal.
Yeah.
And the Strongsville goalie really had nothing he could do about that one. And Shaker Heights has now taken a 2-0 lead over the Strongsville Mustangs with just over 5 minutes left in the second period.
Yeah, and Shaker Heights this year 8-2 in league play, and had 47 goals in league play, and only gave up 20. So right now they take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, you could see from just the Shaker Heights advantage point, they made some adjustments during that intermission, and they are really on the attack. It seems that the puck is most of the time so far in this period in the Strongsville zone. So the Shaker Heights is doing a good job attacking, and they seem to have found somewhat of a game plan to go here on forward to the rest of the game.
It seems like that you mentioned that they're attacking, but I also see that they're really clogging the inside in front of the goalie with bodies of people, of skaters going in and out, which is creating a little bit of confusion on the defensive end for Strongsville, and allowing, again, maybe not such crisp clearing of the puck out of the zone. They're allowing a lot more second chance opportunities, and that's where you're going to see a lot more of those goals that kind of creep into the back of the net. And really kind of frustrate the defense of Strongsville here.
Yeah, Zach Maxwell has played a pretty good game so far in goalie for the Strongsville Mustangs. He had, unfortunately, the first goal, it was more of a deflection, and it kind of slipped by him. The second goal, like we said, it was picture perfect from the Shaker Heights end, flawless execution, and there's really not much as a goalie you could do about that one. But he's played a pretty clean game up to this point so far. Shaker Heights goalie Liam Siwick has stopped all shots he's faced so far,
which haven't been many in the second period.
No, I mean Strongsville did have a breakaway a little bit earlier, and he did a tremendous job shooing that away off to the corner, and Shaker Heights was able to get a counterattack off that.
What I'm really liking out of both these teams is there's a lot of effort, in attacking and trying to move the puck. Shaker's been more successful, but even Strongsville seems to have that same mindset where we need to get the puck out of our zone. We need to be moving it into Shaker's zone and really putting pressure on the defense and the goalie. I just think Shaker has been a little bit more successful in that particular aspect of the game here so far. Well, at least for the second period's concerned. But all these kids are skating hard, playing hard, digging for pucks. That's what you want to see out of amateur athletes. You can really tell that these kids are really into playing the sport, and the referees are doing a really good job of keeping it as clean as possible. But still, it's a rough and tumble game, and that's what you like to see.
Yeah, we saw a couple of checks down on the Strongsville end of the ice there. They were pretty solid.
Yeah.
Strongsville unfortunately just has not been able to get their leading scorer Kyle Madsen untracked here, number 6 for the Mustangs, and then Bryce Bourne, number 11. He has 9 assists to go with a 9 goal. Oh, put back in
another
a goal.
Score for Shaker Heights.
That is their 3rd goal.
Number 5, 6,
Number 6. He did a lot of work on that one himself there.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to that point is, they're getting those one shots on goal. Maybe the goalie's, deflecting it, but the problem is they're not clearing out the zone, and the other guys are coming through and putting it back in for the rebound.
Shaker goal scored by number 6, Jeff Grossman-McKee. He did a pretty solo job there. He had 3 Strongsville defenders around him, and was able to get the puck by by Maxwell from Strongsville. So I mean, a tremendous individual effort on McKee's part. Maybe Strongsville probably could have done a little bit of a better job getting it clear on that, but that's what happens when you put yourself in the mix. You're able to make things happen.
And again, guys, as we're talking, Shaker in the Strongsville zone again, they are just simply attacking,
right?
And they are just one step ahead of Strongsville at every moment here. So Shaker's really starting to show why they are the number 1 seed in the red bracket.
And you got to wonder how much in the psyche of a team like Strongsville. Hey, they came out, they held Shaker Heights to no goals in the first period. Really probably maybe building upon that, but if you give up 3 goals here now with just over 2.5 left in the second period, and with Shaker's mentality of just keep attacking the net, you got to wonder, does Strongsville have the ability to get back in this game, or are we going to see more goals by Shaker on the other, even in the third quarter?
Well, and Strongsville needs to respond here, and here they come.
We're on a breakaway
now
here.
They're on the offensive end with a shot on goal. A nice save by Shaker Heights. But a lot of this game and a lot of this second period has been in the Strongsville zone, and here comes Shaker Heights right back. A 2-on-1.
Ooh.
A missed opportunity off the skate.
Again, Shaker's getting the rebound.
And a nice save, and Strongsville trying to clear it right now, and they will send it out of the Mustang zone, and it's touched for icing.
Yeah, Josh Grady for Strongsville, number 9's had a couple good shots at it, and Civic's been able to thwart any of the attempts. We got dead puck here, 3-0 in favor of Shaker Heights with 1:44 left in the second period. You wonder, guys, is this also a depth issue? From the perspective, can Shaker Heights run another line or two extra of talent?
Yeah,
of talented kids. Nothing. Once again, not taking anything away from Strongsville, but is the depth there for Strongsville that's going to be able to compete with some of the other lines from Shaker's end?
Yeah, it may look as though Shaker's lines, maybe 1 through 3, are a lot better.
Yeah, and I think that's a huge part of the game. Whenever you have a few more lines than the other team, obviously your job is to wear that other team down. And, Shaker Heights, when they have fresh legs out there, have been causing some problems as they go with a few changes, a line change right there in the middle of Strongsville trying to regroup in their own zone.
We got less than a minute in the period here.
Yeah, that was a quick second period, and Shaker Heights really took advantage in that second period. And here comes Shaker Heights now as they try to get back in the Strongsville zone.
You see that dude in the corner doing parkour? He's just climbing up. And I was climbing down.
Yeah.
He looked like freaking Spider-Man. Like, what was he doing back there?
Yeah, I don't know. I did see that now.
I'm somewhat jealous because I can't do that myself. But
I mean, I could try, but
I want to rip the shoulders out of my sockets.
I have to make use of that ambulance they got sitting outside.
Just a little reminder that this is Game 2 of today's tournament action here in the Barron Cup. Game 3 will start approximately 8:30. That is another red division matchup. That pits number 4 Midview against number 5 Hudson. That's going to be a solid matchup. That, once again, begins at 8:30. A few minutes after this game wraps up. 27 seconds left in the second period. Shaker Heights up 3-0 with the puck deep in the Strongsville zone.
Yeah, and again, Shaker Heights battling on the boards and winning the puck right now.
Oh, that's a nice
Pollock of Shaker Heights took a shot into the boards, and another one.
He's not happy.
And he's the one still standing, amazingly enough, after 2 checks into the boards. And here comes Strongsville, and they couldn't get it off.
Time ran out.
Time expired before he could get a shot off. He had it one-on-one with Shaker Heights goalie there, and he couldn't get it off.
Yeah.
So it's 3-0 headed into period 3. It's the second intermission.
Yeah, Logan Schramm with the opportunity there. Unfortunately, he was not able to get the shot off. In hockey, the puck must be in the goal by the time ends. Time ends exactly at 0, no matter where it is on the puck. It's not like having the last-second shot as you would in basketball or football.
And Liam Swick with a shutout right now for Shaker Heights, the goaltender for Shaker Heights, as he's done a great job so far.
We'll come back and recap and give you live updates of the third period.
Sounds good. Great segue for Sean Duffy. We're Sports on Tap, part of the NEO Sports Insiders Network. Don't go anywhere. We're coming right back to the Barron Cup after this.